What's up, Nintendo gamers? The Kid here with another Super Smash Bros. 4 update. We have more news, guys, from Masahiro Sakurai, including customization and how this game will be a kind of hybrid of Melee and Brawl. So let's get into how the game will be similar to both previous versions this time around. So Masahiro Sakurai tells us that Super Smash Bros. For Wii U and 3DS will be something between Melee and Brawl. In a quote, he says, quite simply, Melee was something that was targeted more towards hardcore, advanced players, with Wii on a platform where you were getting experiences like Wii Fit, and there was an audience that titled slightly more towards beginning players. We slowed down the gameplay. This time around, we don't see a situation where we'll be encountering as many beginning players. And so, as far as the speed and the feel of the game, I think you could say confidently that we're targeting something right in between those two versions. He also talks about customization. In a quote, he says, we're planning for a level of customization to some degree and in some form. It's not completely decided at this point, but it's very important to point out that we do this in a careful way that doesn't affect the strength and balance of the characters. One thing we'd like to do is to be able to customize the direction of attacks, but not give characters a stronger jump or a stronger or weaker attack. You can consider this customization like that possible. And that is the bulk of the news this time around, guys. So let's get to my thoughts. Now let me talk about customization. Masahiro is actually hinting towards something like being able to switch out different moves for another. And this is something that I was talking about in my previous Smash Brothers videos, being able to switch out some moves like with the B attacks, the special attacks, just like in, say, a game like Super Street Fighter 4, where you can substitute the like powerful Hadouken with a different special move. And that's something that I would really look forward to, that type of customization. That's really cool because a lot of characters in the Nintendo universe has more than one means of ways to attack. Mario, he has his like fireball smash, where he also has his hammer. That's one of his staples, a hammer. He's freaking, the first game he was in, he had a hammer. And that's one of his staples that has carried on for years and years to even now, even in a Mario and Luigi series, it's like a staple of that series. So being able to switch out different smash attacks or different special attacks with the B button would be a very cool and, key feature to this game. And it doesn't seem like Masahiro is just talking about one means of customization, but other means of customization. Let's get costumes into this game. I mean, Masahiro, that is like something. If you're not going to have like DLC characters, have like DLC, costumes and stuff. All Nintendo characters have different types of costumes, and that's just a fact. Like Link, you could have his Zora costume from, what's it called, Twilight Princess. That looked way different from his regular outfit. Or you can have Samus with, her, what's it called, her dark suit and light suit, or turn into Dark Samus, And you can have Mario turn into Tanuki Mario, Cat Mario, or, Cape Mario, or, Raccoon Mario, or Rock Mario, or all those. There's just so many possibilities, and I'm going to relate this to like Injustice Gods Among Us, where they have a bunch of DLC for costumes and all that stuff, and it just really it doesn't change the character, but it really gives you the feeling that you're playing as somewhat of a different character. It gives that kind of effect on you. So hopefully they go in this direction. And about other means of customization, far as building stage, like a stage creator, like last time, have the stage creator have at least like 5 or 7 themes that are actually based on Nintendo franchises, instead of leaving it up to these dull, like backgrounds and these blocks and stuff. They all really were generic. Let people make levels that are based on things, that are in the Legend of Zelda, that are in Mario, that are in Kirby, that are in, Metroid, that are in Star Fox, and let them have the creativity with them, let them be able to customize the color of what these, platforms and stuff look like. Or if there's a theme to them, let there be exclusive like blocks and platforms that look completely different from any other, version, um, any other themes. So I think Smash Bros. Will be really cool if it had this customization with the attacks, switching out attacks. And what the thing is key with Masahiro that he's saying though, because it could be a make or break thing, because they want to be able to incorporate this but not have a character have a stronger jump or any weaker of attack, or nerfed attack. Say like you switch out Samus's, like cannon punch, like her smash attack, with like a kick or something like that. Now, like she had in, the original Super Smash Brothers. Now you don't want her to have more range on her smash attack, because now it's seeming a little bit unfair, but you want her to have the same power but just in a different style, it's you can incorporate that in the game, but at the same time, it is not nearly as easy as it sounds, because you have to have physics and stuff play into that and everything. Now, about it being, closer to Melee and Brawl, like a hybrid between those, okay, that if that will stop people's moaning, complaining, and whining about how Brawl was just such this awful bad game, even though it wasn't awful in any way, then so be it. Make it faster, have more hits done. My God, people stop complaining. If hopefully Masahiro gives you all that, because seriously, Masahiro has multiple times said this isn't really a fighting game where you should be trying to fight, trying to have tournaments, and okay, what he's really saying is that it's a fighting game, but it's not real. Stop treating it like it's Super Street Fighter 4 or something on that level, like a tournament fighter, because it's not, and that's what annoys Masahiro the most, and that's what annoys a lot of Smash Brothers fans when it comes to Melee fans. And yes, there are Smash Brothers fans who love the series as a whole, and there are just Melee fans who act like that game was the first and only game and just the most awesome. Melee fans like to complain and stuff. They want the game to be like a tournament fighter, and that's something Masahiro just flat out said. It's not like that. It's a party. It's more of a party game. Yes, you can play it competitively, but don't expect it to have all these fighting game things in it that you see in Super Street Fighter and stuff like that, because that's not how the game was ever meant to play or was ever going to play. So stop that. But if this shuts up the Melee fans and stuff, so be it. To tell you the truth, I could play competitively in Brawl. It was a little slower, but at the same time, not nearly as slow as people are making it out to be compared to Melee. But whatever. Those are my thoughts and stuff. So let's get to the character I would love to see introduced in this new installment of Super Smash Brothers. So let's get to that right now. So who are the characters I would like to see most in the next installment of Super Smash Brothers? No other than the characters from the Wonderful 101. These characters are called the Wonderful Ones, which are the main characters, the main superheroes. And I would actually like 2 of them: Wonder Red, which is his official name, and Wonder Blue. with the whole giant hand and everything, I think they will have a great, you know, make a great addition to the characters because they, for one, look different, but they also fit so much into the Nintendo franchise. They'll fit right in with the characters and not look an ounce out of place. And I just want both of them because both of them stand out the most out of all the characters. Now, if we don't get, a character, I would say I would just want Wonder Red, who is the leader. But if we were to get two characters and we weren't able to get Wonder Blue, I would say Wonder Purple or Pink. Pink, that's what it is. She has the whip, and she's a girl, so of course we'll have more females in Smash Brothers. But I think their moveset can work really good. Of course you don't have to have all the superheroes on the freaking stage or anything. He could just create his fist and stuff from, I guess, where his morph will be, and that will basically be his B attacks for Wonder Red. And Wonder Blue will have his sword, which is normal size, and with his other B attacks, it can morph into a larger sword. But one thing about Wonder Blue is he already has a standard size sword, so he would probably be more he would probably be better to actually have a move set with, since that's the case. Whereas Wonder Red has no weapon or anything at all, so he would mostly have to rely on morph abilities and all that and such. So I think these two characters should make it in the game, or at least one of them being Wonder Red in the game, and that will make Wonderful 101 way more popular and better as a series and more recognizable to everyone, and hopefully increase sales of the game and therefore the franchise. And before anyone says, hey, this is a Platinum Games game, so Nintendo doesn't own them. Yes, Nintendo owns the Wonderful 101, all the characters, everything. They own them. Platinum Games is just creating the game for them, but Nintendo owns everything about the Wonderful 101. Don't believe me? I'll have they have a patent on the Wonderful 101 stating that Nintendo has it in the description below. So that's it for this update, guys. I'll be doing more updates on Super Smash Brothers for Wii U and 3DS as more things are revealed. Thank you for watching, and of course there will be links in the description to all the news presented in this update. See you guys later. Have a good one.